It's May 9th of 2019. A woman named Crystal Strickland leaves her job early and heads over to the house of a 44-year-old Jacksonville woman named Velvet Burns. Crystal is Velvet's best friend, and she has not been able to reach her by phone. So she quickly heads over to her residence to check on her. When she arrives, she finds the door to Velvet's home wide open. She would then enter the residence and would reportedly find her friend lying in a pool of blood. She had suffered 39 stab wounds, and when authorities arrived, she was declared deceased. As investigators seek to gather information from Velvet's neighbors, there are reports of a car sitting behind the residence on the dead-end road just the night before the incident. With little else to go on other than the sighting of this dark vehicle, detectives start to look at Velvet's relationship with her husband, Jerry Burns. They find that Jerry and Velvet were planning on getting a divorce soon, like in just a few days soon. It also appears that Jerry stood to lose quite a bit in their separation. So detectives start to look at Jerry Burns and everyone close to him. They don't have to look very far. When interviewing Jerry Burns, also known as Tommy, he admits to having an affair with a woman named Amanda Love. When police begin to investigate Amanda Love, they find that she just so happened to be near Velvet Burns' residence that night, very near. So detectives look into the world of Amanda Love and find a curious text message sent by her 13-year-old daughter. It mentions something about her mother and a murder.
First thing, let me have the phone. Because in these interviews, you don't get to have this. We are at 501 East Bay Street. Today's date is May 30th, 2019. The time is 7:18 p.m. Can you read and write? What I want you to do is I'm going to have you read this first line out loud to me. All right? I'm going to read the rest to you. We're going to stop and make sure you understand everything we talk about. Okay? Go ahead and read this first line out loud.
I have the following rights under the United States Constitution.
Do you understand what the United States Constitution is?
Yeah.
Yeah? What does that mean to you?
Well,
I mean, you're 13, so you understand that the United States Constitution creates the laws and everything that we live by, correct? So these things I'm about to read to you are things that you are rights of yours under those laws, okay? You do not have to make a statement or say anything. Do you understand? Give me a verbal yes or no.
yes.
Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
That anything I've said could be used against me.
Meaning if we go to court, anything you say can be brought up in court and can be used against you. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you make a statement or before any questions are asked of you, and to have the lawyer with you during any questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
If you do answer questions, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time and consult with a lawyer. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
That if I'm in the middle of a question or answer and I don't know what to say or do, I could ask a lawyer for advice.
And you sign right here. Put your name there. That is only saying that you understand what we just read.
So I left Miranda in this intentionally because we're going to quickly find out that this isn't your normal 13-year-old.
Last name?
Yes, please. Detective Oliver and I were in here speaking with you prior to this, right? And that conversation was not recorded. It wasn't anything like that. It was not a... Right? We've been speaking about the murder of Velvet Burns, a 44-year-old woman with 2 children who was murdered on May 9th in her home. Okay. Do you know the individual that is married to Velvet Burns? Or was married to Velvet Burns?
Tommy.
That's Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you know Tommy?
Him and my mom, I ended up being at the hotel and he showed up and wanted to take us out to breakfast or lunch.
And what's the relationship between Tommy and your mom?
Money man, you know, she gives him something every now and then, you know, he gives her money.
And what do you mean by something?
Them hang out or he kisses all over her sometimes and then, you know, he gives her money.
Okay. They also have sex.
Very rarely I know of.
Okay. But your mom has spoken to you about those things.
Yeah.
She's been very open with you about those things. Because we've spoken with you and your mother prior to this, and she was very open about all of it. Probably too open, in my opinion, with you, but she was open about it. So it's fair to say that your mom doesn't keep anything from you. Y'all have a very close relationship. I mean, just the way we spoke with y'all before, she doesn't lie to you. She treats you like you're her friend, not her daughter. Okay. Around sometime in May, beginning in May, end of April, you and your mother and your siblings went to Orlando. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Who all went down there?
Me, Amber, Steve-O ended up going, and then all the girls.
Okay. Now Steve-O, who is Steve-O?
Mom's ex.
Mom's ex. Is he also the father of your sisters? Not all of them.
The 3 youngest.
The 3 youngest. You and Caitlin have the same father.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
Okay. When you guys went to Orlando, what kind of vehicle were you driving down to Orlando?
A black GMC SUV.
A black SUV? Okay. Now, all of you went to Orlando. Amber rode in her own vehicle because there wasn't enough room in the SUV?
Just so you're not confused, her mother's name is Amanda. They had a woman named Amber that went along on the trip with them.
Did everyone stay down there the entire time, or did anybody leave?
Everyone stayed down there. And they left to go get Caitlin. Drop Caitlin off.
Okay.
When you say they left, who is they?
Mom, Steve-O, Amber.
So Mom, Steve-O, and Amber took Caitlin back.
Yeah.
And as far as you know, where did they go to take her back?
They didn't, as far as I know, no further than St. Augustine.
Okay. And how did you hear that? Who did you hear that from?
They told me that they was going to meet Donnie at St. Augustine.
They told you that they were going to. That would have been on Wednesday night, on May 8th, Wednesday night. When is the next time you saw your mother?
The next time?
Mm-hmm.
The next time I woke up, which was the Thursday afternoon, around 12.
Okay. So sometime Thursday afternoon. At that point in time, besides Caitlin, was anybody else gone, or was everybody that was originally there back?
Everyone was originally there back.
So Steve-O and Amber and all the kids and you. The only person missing is Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you're there, you guys end up changing out vehicles from a black SUV to a white SUV. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Prior to changing out those vehicles, was there anything going on with that black SUV?
Not that I know of. Besides, I remember I had to go out there and help my mom get all the girls' toys and clothes out of it. That was in there. That's about it.
So you had to clean the SUV?
Not really like clean it, just like grab all of our stuff out, our books and stuff like that from the road trip and all that.
Did you notice anything unusual about the SUV?
No, it looked the same to me.
You use, like every other teenager in the world, you use social media, right? You sent a message on Snapchat to your sister, Caitlin, correct? That said, Mom dropped somebody off to kill Toby's wife. Tommy's wife. Sorry. Where does that information come from?
Think about your answer and do not lie.
It came from Amber. She was telling me that that's what she thinks is going to happen because of the whole Tommy wanting to marry Mom and everything like that. Amber was telling me that's what was supposed to happen or was like going to happen. I don't know. But I was hearing information from Amber.
Okay, that's fine. If you're hearing it from Amber, tell me what Amber said.
She said that she thinks that Mom is supposed to drop someone off, that she don't know what's going on.
When did she tell you that?
She told me Wednesday morning before like my sister wanted to go home to my dad for some reason. Well, because me and him got into a big old argument.
Yeah. So Wednesday sometime, Amber tells you that, from what she understands, there's a plan that your mom is supposed to drop someone off to kill Tommy's wife.
I mean, she thinks there's a plan like that. Not that she knows for sure.
But, I mean, she's saying she thinks there's a plan.
Yeah.
Okay. What else did she say?
She really didn't say anything else after that.
Did you ever talk to your mom
No.
about any of this?
I guess I was too scared that I thought I was going to get in trouble and everything like that for ever thinking something like that was going to happen.
So let me say this. I'm glad that we got that information out. Okay? I know there's more. I know there's a lot more. But it took us a long time to get that piece of information out. Right? I can't imagine the weight that is on you. I can't imagine what that feels like. I don't want, selfishly, I don't want to know what that feels like. All right? That weight comes off. I promise you. It comes off. So we're going to keep talking, and I want you to continue to be honest with us. Okay? I promise you. That weight goes off. It really does. All right? So Wednesday, before they leave, that's what Amber tells you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you talk to Amber afterwards when they get back?
No.
Not at all. Not about... What about when you find out about Tommy's wife being murdered?
I really didn't say anything, you know. I really didn't talk to them. Because I was going through a little bit, some depression between me and my sister, you know, my dad, because he was treating me differently and everything like that. So most of the time I was sleeping or like staying quiet away from everyone and stuff like that.
There's a big bit of information that I feel that you're leaving out. And I've asked you about it a couple times, and you've continued to leave it out. And it involves the vehicle. It involves what you saw in the vehicle.
I didn't see anything in the vehicle unusual. Everything was there that was there. I didn't see nothing new, you know. Nothing was really touched. I mean, besides the seats being moved up and down, that's it.
Where was the vehicle at when it was at the house in Orlando?
It either stayed parked in the little driveway or in the garage.
So it fit fully in the garage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you were taking all the toys and stuff out of it, was it in the garage or was it in the driveway?
It was in the garage.
Was the door open or shut?
It was open.
So remember we were talking about houses and communities and surveillance cameras, and God knows there are surveillance cameras in Jacksonville right now at the top of these buildings downtown and top of the stadium that can zoom in and see the nose hairs on, you know what I mean? They can see everything. I have cameras on my house that I can see right across the street, see my neighbor's house. Do you want to take a guess, or do you want to take the chance that there are absolutely no cameras on that street where you guys were staying?
No.
Okay.
I'm sure there was.
Okay. And remember when we say we ask you questions and we already know the answers? We do that because we need to see if you're being honest with us. I need you to tell me about that vehicle. What was going on with that vehicle prior to you having to turn it in?
I remember Mom and Dad going outside. Dad and Amber. We call her Mom too. She was out there helping pick up everything out the truck and get all the trash out. That's all I got told by Amber what was going on.
So who was outside then? Would that have been Amber, your mom, and Steve?
Yeah, my mom walked outside occasionally because she was inside with me cooking dinner.
We all, especially us, a lot of us carry things to protect us. We carry guns, we carry a lot of things, right? Does your mom or Steve or anybody carry anything like that? A gun, knives, anything like that?
I know Steve can't own a gun or any type of weapon like that. Neither can my mom because of petty theft in the past, so she can't own a gun. I'm not too sure, but I've heard she most likely can't anymore. All I know is that there's one pocket knife that she has. It's a little green one. It has skulls on it.
Okay. What about any other knives?
Those are the only ones I know about. I only know about her skull one. And it was still there at the house because she left it there for me for protection just in case anything happened.
Okay.
When y'all clean the truck, did y'all buy anything to clean it with?
We used the Clorox wipes that were in the house and stuff.
What else did you use?
She used like the Lysol spray and like the clear Lysol stuff.
And you needed all that just to get the kids' toys out of it?
I just remember them wiping it down because it spilled milkshake in the back. And the baby's car seat.
Okay.
We had to wash the whole car seat.
When did you all, what was the date that you guys left in the black truck, left Jacksonville going to Orlando?
I remember them coming and picking us up because my sister Caitlin stayed with my mom in Fernandina to get all of our stuff.
When was that?
My friend Kaylee was with us. What day did she have to go home? I'm guessing on a Friday maybe.
Okay. And your mom was in the black truck at that time?
Yes.
Prior to you guys going to Orlando, how long does your mom have the black truck?
I really don't know, maybe like a week, 2 weeks, I'm guessing.
How is she paying for it?
Money through Tommy she put on a prepaid card.
Okay. So your mama had the truck. You guys go down to Orlando in. All right. Prior to ever going down to Orlando in that truck, had you guys ever been anywhere close to Tommy's house in that truck? And this is where I want to see if you're going to tell them the truth. Had you?
Not that I've been in the truck. I haven't been in the truck near Tommy's house.
Okay. Do you know where Tommy lives?
As far as I know, he lives over there where my grandma used to live. That's all I know.
Okay. Now, so you guys leave at some point and you go down to Orlando. And Wednesday evening, you're telling us that Steve-O, Amber, and Amanda leaves you and all the kids at a hotel, at a house. They come to St. Augustine.
Mm-hmm.
Where else do they go?
That's all I know.
Okay.
I don't know where else they went because I went to sleep after the girls went to sleep.
Okay. And you wake up the next day at what time?
12, wake up and I see my mom there and I go back to sleep.
Okay. Let me tell you some little secrets, okay? Your mom is not back there at 12 o'clock. So, we're going to stop bullshitting. Your mom is not back in Orlando at 12 o'clock. I can prove that to you without a doubt in my mind. Your mom is not back in Orlando at 12 o'clock. All right? Now, you're sitting there and you're thinking about what we're saying, and there's a reason why you're just constantly lying about what you're telling us. And we know that reason because you know what happened while they were gone. All right? This bullshit that you got this thing from Amber about your mama dropped somebody off, don't buy that either. It's going to take somebody a hell of a lot smarter than you to come in here and bullshit us. We're not playing any games with you anymore. We need you to tell us the truth. No more games. If you want to sit over here and lie to us and play with us like you're an adult, then we're going to treat you like an adult. That's your decision. But we will not play no more fucking games with you. Now, do you want to be a child or you want to be an adult? Because that's the way that we're going to treat it. We're going to let you set that tone. But you're not going to sit here and lie to us no more. You're not going to waste our time. You're going to tell us the truth, or we're going to do what we got to do. Those are your choices right now. What time does your mama get back to the hotel on Thursday?
It was around dinner time.
Around dinner time. Who was with her?
Everyone that left.
And who was that?
Amber, Steve, and my mom.
What was there to mean like?
They seemed normal to me.
Okay. Now, we're going to ask you another question. And let's just pretend when I ask you this question, we know the answer. What were they cleaning the truck for? It was not to turn it in. Okay? The truck wasn't turned in because you didn't have money. Because if you didn't have money to pay for that truck, how do you have money to take that one back and get another one?
And it wasn't because the rental company called and said they needed the vehicle back. So why were they cleaning the vehicle and why did it get turned back in?
I don't know why they cleaned it the way
Yes,
they
you do.
did.
Stop right there. You know exactly why they cleaned it. Why did they clean the truck?
I honestly don't know why.
You honestly do know why.
You saw something in that vehicle.
I didn't see nothing unusual.
What's unusual? What do you consider unusual?
Something missed out of place, doors, weird objects. Like, I didn't see nothing in there.
So what were you cleaning if you didn't see anything?
There was candy and stuff stuck to the carpet of the vehicle.
You were not cleaning candy.
We really did clean up spilled milkshake and candy out of the back seat of the truck.
All right, you're okay. You did. But what else did you clean up?
I didn't clean anything else.
Yes, you did. What else was cleaned up in the truck?
I don't know anything else that was clean.
Yes, you do. And we're going to get past this. We're going to help you get past it. You know what else was cleaned up in the truck. You guys aren't going through this much effort to clean up milkshake and candy. All right? Remember, I've been doing this job as long as you've been in the world. Okay? Let's keep that in mind. What else were you cleaning from the truck? That's going to be our first hurdle to get across.
I only helped clean the back of the truck. I didn't clean nothing else.
Don't lie.
What did you clean in the back of the truck?
Milkshake and the girls' mess. That's it. And then I went inside and cooked dinner.
What did you see in the truck?
I didn't see anything. I really couldn't see over the seats. Because the back half was parked in the garage and then like half of it was parked outside of the garage.
So let's start here. Black SUV, right? Big black SUV. Has running boards and things you step on when you get in the car. Right?
Yeah.
What did all that look like?
It looked like, regular shoe prints on it. I didn't see anything unusual on them besides the dirt.
You keep saying you didn't see anything unusual. What do you call unusual?
Something that wasn't there before. Something misplaced.
What can you misplace on a running board?
Is dirt unusual to you?
No.
Okay. Is mud unusual to you?
No.
Is water unusual to you? So what would be unusual to you? We are asking you questions that we know the answers to. This isn't a game. This is life. Real life. And you're playing big girl games right now. You're playing that game with your future, not ours. We can only throw a lifeline so many times. What did you see in the truck?
That was a question.
I didn't see anything. I really didn't because they.
You took that long to tell us you didn't see anything.
You don't buy special cleaning supplies to clean up candy and to clean up toys in a vehicle.
What did you see on the truck that was not unusual?
I didn't see anything. I was in the garage the whole time.
Okay, that's just changed. Where were you at? Were you in the garage? Were you in the back of the truck? Or were you cooking dinner? Which one of the choices
I
was it?
was the whole time they was cleaning. I was in the garage. I cleaned up what they wanted me to clean up, and I went.
What did
inside.
they want you to clean up?
The girls' mess in the back of the
What
truck.
else did you clean up?
That's it.
It's
What
not
were
it.
they cleaning up?
They were cleaning the front of the truck. I didn't see what they was cleaning up.
No matter what, you've got to give this young girl credit for coming up with such clever responses to everything these detectives are throwing at her. When we get back from our first of two commercial breaks, we're going to see if detectives are finally able to get this young lady to explain, if nothing else, what exactly were they cleaning on that truck.
People live their lives on half-truths. That's a half-truth, also known as a lie, but it has a little bit of truth. They were cleaning the front of that truck. You know what they were cleaning. You saw what they were cleaning. I know that you saw what they were cleaning. I've seen Snapchat messages. I've done my homework. Every time you use a phone, it sends a signal out. Every time you send a text, it sends a signal out. Everything you do leaves a trail. And it's my job to follow those trails. Do you think that I would come in here and ask you questions that I didn't know the answer to? This is for you. This is for you to get yourself out of a mess. What was in the truck?
I don't know what was in the truck.
What were they cleaning in the truck?
I don't know what they was cleaning.
So if the kids weren't eating in that part of the truck, what was there to be cleaned?
I don't know. I just knew they was cleaning. That's it.
Did you see the wipes they used afterwards?
No, I seen dust and dirt on them. That's it. I didn't see anything else.
Tell me about the information, again, and I don't know how you would have this information, but you tell me where you got it. Tell me about the information about your mom driving past Tommy's house. Don't lie to me.
She told me.
Your mom told you.
Well, Amber told me. Amber told me that they drove past Tommy's house. It wasn't on Wednesday night. I don't believe it wasn't on Wednesday night. I remember it was us before us leaving. They drove past when we were still staying at the other hotel.
Tell me what.
Bernardino.
Tell me about how. Tell me about your mom picking up the person after Velvet was murdered.
Picking up what person?
The person she dropped off to murder Velvet.
I don't know who that is or anything about.
So
that
you
person.
don't know anything about your mother driving off with the lights off in her vehicle, speeding off away from the scene with her lights turned off. So I'm just making that up.
I don't know about it.
Yes, you do.
I don't know
Yes,
what
you do.
happened.
Someone told you, because I know that information came out. The next time we get up to leave this room, and we're not far away from it, the next time we get up to leave this room, we're done. And your spot, your place in this murder investigation will be set at that point. Do you want to leave your future, your spot in that investigation where people are going to go to jail? Not little girl jail, not juvenile detention centers, prison for killing someone. Do you want to leave that future, that decision on what you're telling me right now? Because the next time we get up out of these chairs, the next time you lie to us, the next time you are not 100% truthful about that, you're leaving your future in our hands on that part. And you're going to have to face the consequences of what comes after that.
And it's not going to stop the fact that we're going to go and get the people that's responsible for this. So the only thing we're doing right now is giving you the chance to get yourself out of it. But if you want to go with them, because you're lying to us, it's not going to change the fact that we're still going to get them. So the only thing you're doing at this point is adding yourself to the suspect list. Because I guarantee you sitting over there lying is not going to change the fact that we're still going to get them.
The lies don't help anyone, including yourself.
Only thing it does is get you involved.
In something that you should have never been involved in.
That your mama, Stevie, Amber, none of them should have ever had you into this. Because regardless of how old you think you are a 13-year-old child.
That if those people loved, would have never involved.
That's including your mama. And that's why you like being around your mama so much, because she treats you like she's your friend. And you don't want to be around your daddy because he treats you like you're his child.
But if you're going to be your mama's friend, and you're going to be your mama's friend in this, and you're going to take that role, then you get to live with the ramifications of that. You get to live with what comes after that.
It's all a decision that made. All right, let's get back to the basic question, okay? What were they cleaning in the truck? On the running boards and in the front. I guarantee you, I'll make you a promise. When you tell us the truth, I promise you, neither one of us will fall out here. We're not going to fall out here. I promise you we won't. What were they cleaning out of the truck? You're going to feel so much better when you say it. Look at me. Let's get past it. Tell us what they was cleaning out of the truck.
I think
You're not sitting here with tears in your eyes because they was cleaning nothing out of the truck. Tell us the truth. We have all the time you need that it takes for you to tell us what they was cleaning out of the truck.
I don't know what they
Yes,
was
you do.
cleaning.
You're not sitting here with tears in your eyes, about to cry, and your heart about to jump out of your chest because you don't know what they were cleaning out of the truck.
Steve-O didn't let me near the front of the truck.
Stop.
He really
Stop. I'm not gonna let you lie to me. I'm not gonna let you play with my intelligence. What were they cleaning? You're not gonna tell me that even if you're in the back of the truck, you're not gonna tell me you can't hear or see what they're doing. I have an expedition. What were you doing in the front of the truck?
They were wiping stuff off. That's
What
What
stuff?
stuff?
The steering wheel, the dashboard.
What
the
was on it?
seats. I didn't see what was on it.
Yes, you heard
you
what
did.
them. You heard them say what was on it. The reason they was wiping it. The kids wasn't on the steering wheel, so you damn sure wasn't getting the kids candy and milkshake off the steering wheel.
And you're not going to detail a rental car to turn it back in. How many rental cars have y'all been in? A lot.
How many of them did
And
they?
how
clean?
many have you detailed before you turned it back in?
We cleaned them really good.
You clean out your stuff. Do you armor all and clean the steering wheel and the seats and the dashboard and the running boards and the door handles and everything else before you turn it in? No, you don't. No, you don't.
Come on, let's get it out. What were they cleaning out of the truck?
I don't know what they was cleaning out of the truck.
What did your mom tell you about what happened?
She told me they found Tommy's wife dead in her house, and my sister told me they seen a dark SUV leaving. That's all I know about the murder.
What did your mom talk to you about it? I know your mom talked to you about it.
She talked to me about it, and she said she really didn't say anything, you know.
Stomach hurt? Your stomach hurts?
No, it's more like my kidneys.
Kidneys.
They get worse when you get upset?
They just start hurting out of nowhere. I was just getting out of the hot tub when my sister came in there and told me that y'all was here.
Have you ever been in trouble before in your life?
Not a lot, besides with MHRC and like school trouble. That's about it.
Have you ever been arrested before in your life?
Not to go to DDC or anything like that. No, I haven't. I mean, I've been put in handcuffs one time.
For what?
Going to MHRC.
How long ago was that?
When he was living over there in the trailer.
When was that?
Why?
When?
I would say August.
Okay, but we can agree on something. That's not being in trouble. That's not being in trouble. You've never been in trouble, right?
What about your mom? She ever been in trouble?
With the police for stealing stuff.
Your mom?
Steve-O. Ever been in trouble?
For what?
When him and his ex-girlfriend Tara was together, there was a domestic.
What about when he hit your mom?
He was in trouble.
Now let me ask you something. How does Steve-O hitting your mom make you feel?
Upset.
Do you think Steve-O's a good guy?
When he wants to be.
Well, we can all be good when we want to be. Or when we want to show someone that we can be good. Do you think a good guy hits your mother?
Yeah.
Do you think that a good guy, if he knows that your mom has issues with drugs and stuff like that, you think he helps her get those things and use them when they know that it's not good for them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I'm trying to show you here is the people that your mom's around right now aren't good for her, and they're not being good for you either. You're not helping anybody right now. If you want to help someone, if you want to help yourself, if you want to help your mom, if you want to help those people, you have to tell the truth. Have to. So this is what we're going to do, because we're not getting anywhere by asking you a question. Because every time we ask you a question right now, you lie to us. I want you to tell me what happened.
I don't know what happened. They wouldn't go into detail. Steve wouldn't tell me anything or anything like that.
What do you know?
I just know they went and dropped my sister off, and they came back and they were cleaning the vehicle.
Are you in pain? Are you rescued?
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
No.
Are you sure? We can take you to the bathroom if you need to go to the bathroom. Do you need a trash can? Do you need anything?
This is what important, okay? We're almost there. This is so important. You're telling us that they was cleaning the vehicle. We all know in this room that you know what they was cleaning from the vehicle.
I really don't. They wouldn't let me near the front of the vehicle that night. They were cleaning it.
What were they talking about?
Let's give one a break. We're gonna give you a minute. Okay?
I'll give you a break. Do you need to go to the bathroom?
Do you need anything to drink? Or a Coke or anything up it?
Is there anything that you need?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Because we'll get you whatever you need. You need to go to the bathroom, whatever. Okay? All right. We'll be back.
Hey, I can hear you're upset. Do you need something? You want me to take you to the restroom real quick? You sure? Alright, because they walked out and I could hear you were upset. I could hear you all the way out there, and I just want to make sure that you weren't. Because I can take you to the restroom, I can get you something to drink or eat. I know you got a water. I don't want you to be upset, okay? What can I help you with? Are you feeling okay? What's wrong? What's bothering you?
It will cause me to cramp really bad.
Okay. How can we help you make you feel better?
There's really nothing. I just gotta wait it out.
You think walking with me to the restroom, even if you just stand there and splash water on your face, will make you feel better? I don't know if like standing out of the chair, because hunching over, you know. You tell me, I'm trying to make you a little comfortable. I don't want to see you upset. You're 13. You know? Do the cramps make you like this upset where you cry? Or is something bothering you?
It's the cramps.
It is? Okay. Okay. Well, what can we do? Like, how bad does this get? Like, medically?
I've been to the hospital for it a couple times, and
Okay.
they just tell me the same thing over and over again.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you look like you're in pain. When they walked out, I could hear you, and I just wanted to come check on you. I was sitting out there. There's nothing I can do to help you feel a little better? You sure? Because I know this room gets kind of hot. That's why I said it's a little cooler if we walk and then come back, or I can get you a soda or a set of a water. Nothing? Okay. All right, well, if you change your mind and you need me to come back in here, I sit kind of close to the door so I can hear you. Knock on it, and I'll come back and check on you, okay? All right.
So they gave her about a 20-minute break. And let's be honest, she probably needed a break. They were being pretty aggressive there for quite a while. So as we go to our second and last commercial break, consider liking the video and maybe even sharing it. If you're enjoying it, like it on the way out. We'll be back in just a moment.
Feeling better? No? You need anything?
Now, I'm not going to lie, and you'll probably think the same way. You see, they switched out one of the detectives. Maybe they should have had the lady detective in there from the get go with a 13-year-old girl that might be kind of emotional. Maybe that might have been the soothing effect that this girl needed to be more comfortable and a little bit more forthgoing. We'll see if this detective has any impact on the case.
All right. We have been going over this 1,000 times already, right? Beating a dead horse isn't going to help anybody. I can only tell you what I've told you 1,000 times. And there's two things for certain in this room. One, when I ask you a question, I already know the answer. And two, the only thing that you can say that is good for you is the truth. It's the only two definites in this room. Okay? I know, and I'm telling you I know that your mom and Steve-O took Caitlin to meet your dad. Right? I know they came back later. You already told us that. That was the truth. They came back in the evening around dinner time on Thursday. When they showed up late, that late, because you weren't expecting them to be gone that long, right? When they left, what was your understanding of when they were going to come back?
I was guessing around maybe the next morning around 6.
Okay. So when they left, you were expecting them to spend the night somewhere? Or were you expecting them to come straight back?
I was expecting them to come back.
Okay. When they came home the evening of May 9th, that's a Thursday, after being gone from about 24 hours, is my guess. What did they tell you? Why were they gone that long?
They didn't tell me why they was gone.
When they got back, when did you guys start cleaning that truck? The Expedition.
Steve-O got out and they picked up laundry when they was gone. We had some of our laundry at the laundromat, and they went and picked it up, and they came in the house, put everything up. They talked to the girls and everything like that and stuff like that, and they went down and started cleaning. So I'd say about an hour after they got home, maybe 30 minutes.
So pretty much immediately after they got home from being gone all night long, they started cleaning a vehicle that you guys had no plans on at that point turning in. Right? Okay. Because we know, and again, I do my homework, right? We know that that vehicle was not being turned in because Enterprise called them and said, hey, we need that car back. We know that's not what happened. That vehicle was turned in, I know because I did my homework, was turned in on the 10th, the day after Velvet Burns was murdered. That was a Friday. Okay? There is a reason why, as soon as they get home, the day a woman is murdered, that you and your mother and Steve-O are outside cleaning an Expedition, a rental vehicle, and then it's turned in the very next day.
I don't know the reason. I really don't. I wish I did, because I really don't.
I don't want you here either. I don't. This is not what I want. Okay? I hate this. You're not the person that I want to talk to in here. You're a year older than my daughter. My daughter is 12. Going into 7th grade. When I tell you that this is not what I don't want this for you. I don't want you to be in here talking to me like this. I want to get this done. I want to get you away from here. But there are things that we have to talk about. And we can't get through this until we do. Help me get through it. Help me help you get through this. No matter, I know we've met a few times, and it's going to sound cliche. I care about people. I don't do this job because I don't. All right? We do this because we care. We want to help people. And that's what we're trying to do. Okay? Tell me about the knives. The multiple knives, the 4 knives that Steve-O and your mom always have.
I only know about the green one, and I know Steve-O had one. It's a red skull one. It's a red and a green skull knife. My mom has one and he has one, but before he left, he gave me his red one.
Okay. And are both those knives still around today?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you questions because you've told somebody this already. Right? And that's not what you told them. So, tell me about the knives.
There's another silver skull pocket knife. That one's still around. And there's One more, and that one's still around. I'm not. It's a hunting knife. I know that. It looks like one.
Which knife is missing?
All of them are still there.
All of them are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason why I would hear something different?
No, but I can get them. They're all still there.
Where are they at?
They're in the room.
What room?
The room we were staying at in Salinas.
At Salinas? Who told you about your mom driving away from the scene?
Mama told me that it was directly my mom. My sister said that because it was on a news app that they seen a dark SUV driving away from a house fast.
But Amanda told you, or not Amanda, I'm sorry. Amber told you, at least at some point, that she and your mother drove past Tony's house.
Yeah, and that was before we went to Orlando.
And why did they do that?
Tommy was lying to them about he was at the house and they ended up seeing his van over there towards where Sarah lives. They drove past to see if he was there
Why would that matter to your mom?
because he was supposed to meet up with my mom and he never showed up.
But your mom and him aren't connected like that, right?
He was supposed to give my mom some more money for Hannah to get some diapers and stuff. And for Raylan to get the baby some diapers.
Before we leave this room today, is there anything else? Because this is your chance. Is there anything else that you need to tell me?
Hey, real quick. When I came in here earlier, you were upset they left. You had some cramps. When I first got in here, you were feeling better, right? And as we start to talk to you, it seems like your cramps get back. Are you anxious? I mean, is there something weighing you down right now that's like making you feel like you need to? We're not here to be the bad guys. I don't even know you, and I don't even know this case that well. His partner had to step out. Listen, you're 13. I used to be your age. I can tell something's bothering you. And I don't know what it is. But let us know about what it is. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't be here if there wasn't a reason he had to speak with you. I can just see it in your eyes. I'm a girl, I know. You have a secret right now that you want to say. But you're scared to get someone in trouble. Am I right? I am. I get it.
Now that's interesting, very interesting, how the lady with her soft approach, her motherly, sisterly instincts, is able to get through to this young girl where these guys in their rough and tough style didn't seem to break through the barrier. All she had to do was say, I'm a girl too. I can relate.
I get it 100%. And I understand that I can't tell you it's going to, but I can tell you getting it off your chest and holding a secret is going to make those cramps get worse. You're going to be thinking about this, and it's going to bother you forever. So what's bothering you? Tell me.
It don't involve this case of what's been bothering me.
Okay.
What do you mean this case though?
The case with Tommy's life. It don't have nothing to do with it.
What's bothering you?
It's stuff between me and my boyfriend and his family.
I take all that back. She going down with the ship.
He was here not too long ago talking to a detective because his dad wanted to try to, separate us and everything.
Is that when your mom was dealing with him that he ran away or whatever?
Mm-hmm. But the detective said he's almost 17, There's nothing they could really do, He don't want to be at home. There's messages to prove his dad kicked him out of the house and everything like that.
Okay.
When it comes to this though, like, we're not asking you questions about that and you're still visibly upset. So there has to be something else bothering you. Am I wrong? Did you see something that is scaring you to do with this case? Or did you overhear something that's scaring you?
No.
Who are you afraid is going to get in trouble?
My mom for something I'm sure she didn't do.
Okay. And if you're sure she didn't do it, then there's nothing you could tell me that would say she did, right? If you have nothing in your mind, nothing that you know of, that you would say that would lead to me to believe that your mom did it, then why would you be so worried about it? Why would you be so afraid to tell me the truth?
Because I heard it was like if anyone could be dropped off, you know, to do something to someone, that they could still get in trouble for it and be put in prison for life.
There are so many things that go into an investigation. We don't know what's going to happen until we have all the information. And this doesn't end until we have all the information. The investigation keeps going. But in order for me to get to that point, in order for me to see who's involved and be able to, the people that are victims or people that are being used or people that are not the ones that we should be looking at, we have to have the information to get there. And as long as you're not being truthful with us, we don't have that information. That makes sense, right? So tell me what you know. Okay? Tell us.
What did you see?
I didn't see nothing in the truck. Like I said, I only got some of the stuff out the back, and I went inside and cooked dinner and hung out with the girls and then put them to bed, gave them a bath and everything. I really didn't stay outside and help clean the truck. I only got the stuff that they wanted me to get out the truck.
Okay.
That's it, and then me and my mom gave the girls a bath.
So what are you so worried about then?
I just know that she was gone for a long period of time, and I'm scared that she really did go do something to drop someone off. That's all.
And you're saying that that information is coming from a conversation you had with Amber prior to them leaving. What did you guys talk about to even get to that point?
I was asking, like, Steve-O, he seemed like he acted a little different and everything like that, and then I asked Amber, you know, what's wrong with him or whatever, and, you know, how long are they going to be gone, you know, because my mom was in the shower and all that, and she's slipped up and started talking about something. She's like, they were supposed to go drop someone off, and then she stopped all of a sudden, and then, you know, and then I, you know, forced her to tell me the truth about it, and then that's all she really said, and she walked back in the room.
And what exactly did she say to you?
She said that she's not for sure or anything like that, but that Mom was supposed to drop someone off at Tommy's house. That's all. That's all she told me.
And when was that supposed to happen?
The next few days is what I got told. Within the next 3-4 days, I'm guessing.
And why?
She didn't tell me why. She didn't explain anything else.
Let me ask you something. And what's your name? I'm sorry. Okay. You said you forced her to tell you something, Amber, and I don't know.
Not like really forced.
No, I don't mean like forcefully. I'm saying there was something about what she was telling you. Obviously, I wasn't there. That you were like, this doesn't make sense, or maybe you thought she knew more, and it concerned you because obviously you love your mom. There's no doubt about that. I mean, everyone loves their mom, but obviously there was something that you felt. You're 13 and you still have that feeling like whatever's happening right now doesn't feel right. So it's important. That's obviously the same thing he's doing right now. Is something doesn't seem right with everything he's doing, and that's now led us here to talk with you. Do you know what I mean? You're 13 and you already have that instinct. Who helped you clean out the car?
I cleaned out the back, like the trunk, and got all the girls' toys out because that's where they were. And then Steve-O was up front cleaning. My mom, you know, grabbed the trash out the truck towards the back where the car seat was. And
Were you paying attention to Steve-O?
Mm.
And I don't even know who Steve-O is. So, did you see what he was cleaning with?
I just know Clorox wipes and like some Lysol spray because the truck smelled like smoke, like from his cigarettes and stuff.
Did you notice anything else about the truck?
I really didn't. I didn't get a good look inside the truck or on the outside of the truck. I just walked outside, got the stuff, and came in because the girls were crying. They were hungry.
When Steve-O was cleaning, when they were cleaning, where all were they cleaning?
Steve-O was in the front of the truck, like wiping the console out because drink has spilled everywhere. A Mountain Dew spilled all over the floor. When they slammed on brakes or something, Mountain Dew went everywhere.
What else was being cleaned?
I don't know what was being cleaned. They wouldn't let me in the front of the. He wouldn't let me in front of the truck. You know.
What was he saying? I mean, if he's saying he wouldn't let you in the front of the truck, what was he saying?
He said. He told me that a guy got pepper sprayed out of 7-Eleven.
What did that have to do with the front of the truck?
I guess they got pepper spray on their clothes, and it was all over the truck, and he didn't want me to touch it and like touch my eyes or anything.
Did it make you feel weird or anything? Did you ask questions?
I kind of believed it because people are crazy. He said it was a homeless guy that was arguing with the cashier out of 7-Eleven. I really didn't think anything of it. I mean, it did smell like peppers in that truck.
I've never been pepper sprayed before. Haven't been around pepper spray. But I'm really curious now. Does pepper spray smell like peppers? Somebody tell me.
What have you heard about Tommy and his wife? About the way he feels about his wife? About anything like that?
I've heard that. I heard Tommy say before that he was like losing feelings for her, that he wasn't happy, and I got curious when I keep on hearing about her. She has 2 kids. I was like, well, I wonder if he didn't have a happy family or with her or something. And I looked up her name on Facebook, and all the pictures I see on there, he's not smiling, and she's smiling, the kids are smiling, and everything like that.
Have you ever heard anything about how he actually felt? Anything that he asked anybody to do?
I haven't heard him talk to anyone about how he feels or...
What about your mom? What have you heard her say?
Her say about...
Tommy.
About Tommy in general.
Mm-hmm. And about him and his wife?
That she didn't care about his wife. That she just wanted money from him, That's all I hear her talk about him.
Did you ever hear from anybody that Tommy wanted his wife dead?
No. I haven't heard from Tommy or my mom saying that Tommy wanted her.
Have you heard it from anybody else?
I mean, I started thinking, Tommy doesn't seem too upset that his wife is dead. Maybe he had something to do with, his wife. I don't know.
Well, since you brought that up, since the time that you guys got back from Orlando and after the murder, after Velvet's death, have you seen Tommy much?
I've seen him a couple of times to pick up some money. He'd have $100 here and there for my mom.
And I mean, where is he coming to meet you guys? Like where you're staying? Where's that at? Where have you seen him?
He'll meet near we're staying like a McDonald's or something, so the girls can get something to eat and play at the playground, or we meet at a park or something like that.
Okay. And how's he acting? I mean, what's he saying?
He really don't say much. He don't talk much. He acts like he's being followed or being watched or something like that.
Prior to that, anytime you were around Tommy, how did he act with you guys?
I mean, he would act, at the beginning, he would act like really, cool, like loose, he would joke around, he would get up and play with my little sisters and everything like that. he would joke around with the 2-year-old and, you know, everything like that. And then when it started getting closer to like Orlando and everything like that, he started acting really distant and then acting weird and everything like that.
What's weird? What is weird to you?
He didn't talk. He wasn't joking and playing anymore. You know, he seemed anxious.
And when did you notice that?
Like when we went to Orlando.
Now, compare that to how he's acting now, when you've seen him?
He's acting worse. Like, he's constantly watching his back, you know. Always thinking someone's following him and everything like that.
Does he say that? Like, what makes you think that?
The way he's constantly looking behind his back. Or,
have you ever asked him nonchalantly, like, hey, why are you acting different?
No.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get too
I hear you.
noticeable.
We understand. Has your mom ever said anything about it?
No, me and her would like look at each other weird and be like,
Okay. All right. I don't think I have anything else. I want you, even after we leave today, even after we're done, I want you to think about everything we've talked about. I want you to think about everything that's happened. Okay? I want to give you my card. I know you have my number already because I've given it to you, but I'm going to give you my card anyway.
because you know how it is with losing phones with all those kids.
And I know you don't answer your phone either because you're a teenager. We've been over that.
And my phone, the service is starting to be cut off.
Yeah. I want you, if at any point in time, day or night, that you need to call me, if you need to talk about something, you reach out. All right? At the end of the day, you're 13. I know you feel, all of us at 13 felt like we were grown, we didn't need anybody, we do whatever we wanted to do. But I promise you, we're just getting older, and your life's just beginning. Honest to God, you've got a long way ahead of you. And you got to make the choices now to make that way good. Okay? Alright. Hang tight for me. I'm going to give your dad a call. I know you don't want to go back to your dad's house, but I got to talk to him. He's your dad. I got to talk to him and see what the plan is. Okay?
I thought we were going to go swing by my mom's, where my mom was at.
That was before your grandmother had that conversation. I've got to talk to your dad and see what's up with him. Okay, if he wants to take you, if he wants me to take you up there, if he wants to take you up there, we can meet him. Whatever he wants to do. Okay, but he's your dad, and I got to do what he wants. Okay. All right. Can you go to the bathroom or anything? You want something to eat?
Mm-mm.
Need anything else to drink? Coke or anything?
Mm-mm.
All right. Hang tight. All right, and we'll get you out of here.
Now, if you're going to go commit a crime, you better take with you this little girl. Because when faced with the barrage of questions by the detectives, despite a few tears, she held it together to not give the investigators the details that they were inquiring about, especially about whatever was being cleaned off the front end and interior of that car. But the very next day, police would pick up Tommy, aka Jerry Burns. They would pick up Steve-O, aka Stephen Hand, and her mother, Amanda Love, bringing them into the interrogation room to face off against these very same detectives. And we'll be right here for it in 48 hours. Unless, of course, I get 500 people asking me in the comments section to put out episode 2 early. That sound you just heard is the ball bouncing in your court. So as I sign off, thank you everyone who supports this channel with your donations via Super Chat and Buy Me a Coffee. You guys told me a few months ago that you had my back. Man, you weren't playing. Now take a moment to like and comment on the video and piss off the trolls. And we'll see you right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time.